Here we are, actually now inside the tomb of Mernaptah. There's the plan. The well and the Holy of Holies. Make sure we go there. And that's a cow you can hear, or a bagara you can hear in the background. And here's the little steps up to the front of the temple. There's that lovely house next door, which is a hotel. Some unusual columns over there, palm-shaped columns. And the museum, which is closed today. The museum looks very much like the buildings at Saqqara. And as we walk into the temple, you can see here, have a nice piece of red granite as you come in initially. You can see the substantial repairs done to the walls. See the artist's rendition here of how this used to look. And there is one of those strange symbols, this one done in green. You can see above it how well the hooves are depicted on that horse, how perfectly depicted they are. And whether that's actually going to be a proof of foreshortening, because to me, the leg closer to me looks a wee bit longer. You can see the bases of where the columns used to stand. It's obviously been used as a quarry for some time, the local people having taken all the stone. And here is obviously where the people who work here come and do all their shit. There's shit everywhere. It's terrible. Some red granite blocks. Get quite a good idea on this one of the interior of the capital. And here's one of those big steelers. I wonder if this is an original or if a copy, and the original's now in the Cairo Museum. It's like some kind of ceremony where they're passing something to each other. There's a lovely stillness in the air, although we're only feet away from the quite busy road, which is quite busy today with tour buses, which I'm sure all the Egyptian people are very pleased about. There's quite a lot of locked up structures here, with no actual indication of what they are. The condition of the various blocks here, the different colours of the stones. have it to myself much longer. Looks like a tour bus has just turned up. This is alabaster. It's actually one of the crowns. Again, here's some more alabaster. It's actually quite cool compared to all the other stone here. The size of the feet. And the precision cutting and the flatness of the edge. Actually, it's beautiful and cool. See, this one's been cut to hell, but the ear still remains. See the precision in the cutting of the... Christopher Dunn says this is done by machine, and I can believe it. This again is alabaster. See the detail there on the necklace thingy. I don't like to call them by their real names because I'm bound to get them wrong and just sound ridiculous, so I use my own little terms for things. I'm sure everybody will understand. See the bulls there depicted, and the ducks. This is quite interesting, the way this has been hollowed out at the back, as if to fit into something. In fact, looking at the texture of the stone there, it looks a bit like when you finish the plasticine model and you scrunch all the different bits up together. You can see where all the different colours are before they all merge into that horrible grey colour that they all go. You can see the original temple floor here. This is obviously a part of some huge statue. See the way it's cut, and I don't know, you can see as if this has had some kind of filler covered over the edge. This is sandstone. And these look like individual little storerooms. There's the well. Considering how much time these people have here, where they're not actually doing anything, they could clear these things out and that would actually probably fill up with water. And they could use it to water all the plants around here, or maybe clean away some of the shit that's everywhere. Look at the mud bricks here. See the poor condition of this stone. Actually, this is very cool considering it's out in the full sunshine. Here we have various bits of sandstone, all in very poor condition. There really isn't very much to see here at all. See where some of the column capitals used to stand. Just a few of the remnants left. You can see here I'm actually marked on the stone where the circumference of the capital used to come to. It's the base of another capital. Nice light breeze today, not a strong breeze like the other day, but very pleasant and very welcome. There's a plinth of something. No longer here. You can see in contrast to those blocks the other day, there's none of those linking sections. And that's obviously the base of a statue. And over into the various storerooms that are here. These walls obviously went higher, but what they were topped off with I don't know. Obviously something to keep the rats out, human and animal. This is sandstone. It's quite rough actually. And some more columns. Area here for me just to climb over. Different style of columns altogether, small round columns. You can see this one has those scooped edges. Lovely concave edges all the way round, some deeper than others, as if showing the moon at different phases. There's a door into a block. The whole place is in a pretty rough condition. Looks like there was something else here, which is now gone. That's the museum there at the bottom, which is closed today. See all the shit around here again, all the people coming in here to shit. Wouldn't be so bad if they just covered it over, but to leave it, it's disgusting. Lovely clear blue sky today. It's about 50 degrees. Haven't seen a chemtrail since the full moon. And just when I mentioned about those connectors, here we are, we have some. See the holes there, the tops of those blocks? Looks like scarab beetle, what's left of it. Smells like alabaster. Flakes of alabaster. It's quite interesting. The quality of the fluting there on the edge of the stone. That is sandstone, it's not granite. That's quite interesting. The snakes, the cobras with all the different sun discs or moons above them. I bet if we were to count them there would be a significant number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Perhaps not. There's another ear there. See the lady over here with the Semitic nose. Making an offering. Perhaps it's not a lady actually, she has no breasts. And you can see where this figure has been absolutely obliterated out of here, chipped away. In fact, the whole place is pretty much destroyed and obliterated. See where another statue used to sit here, male and female. Again, alabaster, beautiful quality here. And here are those stones with the connector struts. Obviously these have been moved because the little holes are out of alignment. I don't know what this structure is, if it's anything to do with the museum, but stones down to it look quite modern, and you can see it's chained up. So, don't know what that is in there. And here's what would have been the second part of the hypostyle hall. Again, very little of it left. From the shape of the bottom of the capitol, and you can almost guess the style of the column itself. And you can see here people have even sat on top of the stones. It's interesting here, you can see the different roundels inside the blocks in the centre of the capitals themselves. And again, none of those metal straps to hold the pieces together. Actually, no, that's not true. That does look like the hole for one in the centre. Here we are leaving the temple. We'll leave the way we entered. Must have been nice living up there at some point. That guy's obviously just been for a shit. He's taken his pot full of water and gone off into the section over there. That's absolutely disgusting.